Du warst auch so. Du warst auch so.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of a good key to play that in. So radiation started, I think, the 25th April, is that right? Or was it the 20th?
13th? Wasn't it 13th?
Maybe it was the 13th. So it was, I guess I've had it for 4 weeks now. And I remember thinking, why can't I stop my hand? I can't stop my hand from shaking. It just wouldn't stop. And I did not feel good, so I got my phone and I typed Ethan a message and said, could you come home? I don't feel well.
And I know you're tired. Here we go. Open. You need open. Brush your teeth.
And I remember Michaela crying at first. She was not happy. She was a little scared. I think she could tell something was going on. And I remember waking up in the hospital and I was on a bed and our friend Janet Crane was there and she was rubbing my arm and she was so excited that I had woken up. And I think they must have already done the MRT and everything because I didn't remember any of that part. And then they took me to ICU. These are just the little spotty details that I remember. They took me to ICU and put me in there, and I was in there for a couple days, and then they moved me to my own room. And I was in the Tunis hospital for 6 days total. And then after that, they had the HVAC team come. And
Which team?
The HVAC, it's like those tiny mini planes that have, like, they carry a president or somebody who's, about to die or something.
And if you want to scream just for the cinematic effect, you can do that.
No, I won't.
Sorry.
So I needed the surgery done, so because Tunisia couldn't do it, we decided to go to Vienna to have the Dr. Knosp do it at AKH. And when we flew here, I was able to get settled in a room almost right away, which was wonderful. And I called it my sunshine room because the walls were all yellow. And it made me happy, and even when the days were gray outside and it was rainy.
The view was awesome.
The view was amazing. Yeah, it really was. I was so thankful to have that view every morning. And I was there, it was close to, I think it was almost 3 weeks. I don't remember for sure. But it was a while. Then I had my surgery after staying there a couple days. And after the surgery, I felt like it was a slow road to recovery, but that was also just my experience. Because I know a lot of other people have a very, very slow road. I can't say that I was super nervous. I just remember being a little bit nervous and then having, going downstairs and being anesthetized and talking to the friendly people in the sea green outfits and getting a mask put over my face. And they were so kind and they explained what was going to happen every time. So it helped me not feel nervous when they explained it. And then I don't remember anything after that besides waking up in the ICU and being all bandaged with a huge towel turban thing on my head. They didn't get any pictures. It would have been nice, but I think there was a sign that said no photos. Where the surgery was, it was targeting a lot of my motion skills and my speech and my cognitive processes. And so when they took that big chunk, it was seriously like this big.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I just know what 6 centimeters looks like. But it was enormous. But I was afraid I wouldn't be able to play piano and I wouldn't be able to play violin. And all of that, honestly, that was the biggest, scariest thing for me because I'm a musician. That's what I do. Let's see. sat down for the first time, I was really nervous, but the Lord has been so faithful and so good. And I was able to play. It was a little clunky at first, but then the second and the third times I played, it just got easier and flowed smoother. And then my violin, I mean, this was the second time I played any violin in over 2 months, because it's the 6th of May. So I was nervous about that. I waited a while because I didn't know if I'd be able to do it.
Are you taping me? You're taping me washing dishes.
Anyone?
You know, my mom grew up in a missionary family, and she has always had utmost confidence that no matter where her kids are, no matter what they're doing, that we are all, because we are all Christians, that we are in the center of God's hand and He's protecting us. And so she hasn't worried. And now I'm here at the apartment and we're still going to radiation every day. Ira's been amazing coming and taking pictures and just being my friend and sitting with me through all of this. And it's been so encouraging having her there. But it's amazing how when you go through something like that, all of a sudden, all the things that I cared about in life before that, apart from my family, were just not even big deals anymore. I felt like the only thing that really mattered was that I knew where I was going if I were going to die, and I would be with Jesus because He's in my heart and He's my Savior. And I've been so excited about that idea, and it helps me also be more compassionate, I think, for people that are hurting. Yeah, I think that's about it.